What's going on, y'all? Siani Nalu, Moon's Evolution. First card out is Shift Your Way to New Potential. Okay, so, and I do see a lot of gold. I do see green, emerald green, the number 11, fierce serenity. So, guess what, though? So, I'm really hearing strongly and seeing strongly that the divine masculine, or I would say the collective person, if you're not communicating with your person right now, if your person can't get to through you, like if you have that person blocked, if you just aren't answering their phone calls, text messages, or y'all just decided to go your separate ways, y'all no longer communicating, I do see your person figuring out a way to communicate with you through telepathy and astral projection. Okay. And shift your way to new potential is like, listen, we're not communicating right now, but your person is trying to figure out what this connection is, especially for those of you who just started the connection, or if they just can't figure out what it is. For a lot of you, your person was very fearful. Like, even though you were their dream, you were what they wanted, out of nowhere, they just flipped the script and they became very fearful. Okay. And now it's just like they can't release you. Even if you've known your person for years, or even if you just met your person, they're still just like, why can't I release this person? Or no one that I've met compares to this person. Okay, you are light. So if you're serenity and you are light. So this person they love how fierce you are. They love how passionate you are. And then you also give them peace, but it's like within that peace, you don't let them slack. Okay, within that peace, it's like, okay, I know I'm your peace, and I know that, but they also see a fierce side of you. They also see that you're passionate. You go for what you want. You don't play any games. And then on top of that, you're a light to them. Something is very, very different about you. You have qualities that no one possesses, or no one that they've met, this lifetime, possess those qualities. So get back to elemental. So if you're only communicating with this person, if this person is only trying to communicate with you through telepathy, which is, communication through the mind, astral projection, which is when you're asleep, they travel to you. Even in the daytime, they might try to travel to you. It depends on this person's schedule. For a lot of you, it could be like afternoon, midday, like around the time you take a nap. You can possibly feel the astral connection, that the spiritual plane connection with your person. A lot of you have been up at night, but napping, more so napping during the day, like 3 and 4, maybe even 2. Okay, so let's see. Now, right. If your person is communicating with you through that way, they're about to get back to the basics of communicating with you. Like y'all might be communicating on a higher spiritual plane, but now they're trying to bring this back down to earth. Okay. They want to communicate with you on an elemental, on an earthly plane level. Like, listen, can you just unblock me? Like, unblock me. Can you respond to your person might even try to write you a letter. Can you reply to my letter? Like, your person might even be trying to find different ways to communicate with you. They might even be hoping that they can bump into you out in public. So the last card is Welcome the Divine Masculine. Okay, and then it has Imbalance at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, your masculine is about to get back to elemental and welcome the divine masculine. So they're shifting their way. This is a complete cycle right here. Okay, it starts with the mind. They're communicating through the mind, the throat chakra, and then it goes to them wanting to actually communicate with you, like hug you, text you, talk on the phone, get back to the basics, go out on a date, walk through the park, go ground yourselves. This person knows that you're there. They're looking in the mirror. Okay, so the judgment card, they're looking in the mirror Shift your way to new potential in the judgment card. So yeah, there was something that happened to where you're just like, listen, y'all both decided that this is just what it is. And if things don't change, then things aren't going to change. You know, if you don't change, I don't change. If things don't change with us, then things are just not going to change. They're going to stay the same. So some way that it was some way about this approach that y'all had that it was like, hey, listen, if we don't change this, then this is just going to have to be what it is. And we're just going to have to go our separate ways, right? So on top of you having fierce serenity, though, it's like something about this person that feels like you're too good to be true. Like you're not, being honest about something, or you're too good to be true. You're very secretive about things, like especially when it relates to your emotion. So a lot of the times this person is only getting like, okay, when you said things are done, hey, listen, I'm okay with things being done. You didn't show any emotion. You're like, listen, if this is, and you're not showing any emotion. It's like, listen, if this is going to be what it is, and this is just what it is, I'm just going to, release myself from it. And yeah, your person admires that about you for sure. They admire that about you. Like, okay, they do think that you weren't being honest about just walking away, but they're going to find out very, very soon that you were very honest about the decision that you made, and once you were very honest about honoring the decision, and you were very like, okay, that's fine. Like if this is what it's gonna be, then this is just what it's gonna be. So we're gonna clarify those cards in a second. Just gonna keep going though. They do see you as smart. You don't forget a lot. You're very smart. It does make them nervous how smart you are. Okay, so 3 cards came out. First of all, on top of you are light. The strength card came out, the 4 of Wands, and the 3 of Pentacles. So you could have shed light as well on this person's situation. You could have exposed to this person that they thought that they were being very strong about something, especially as it relates to themselves or a home life or how they want a home to be, and you could have exposed them like, hey, listen, you're not, this is just in the imposter syndrome type thing, like, or you could have exposed like, hey, you're doing things this way, or you want things to be this way, but sometimes it just has to be this way, or you have to work hard for it to be this. You also gave this person a deadline. Some of you gave this person a deadline to see that you are who they're supposed to be with, to see that you are who they're supposed to go with. A lot of you are working on a crunch time, to where it's like, listen, I have to make this decision. I have to move this way. Some of you are moving. You're planning to move. You're planning to relocate. And you're letting this person know, like, hey, listen, I'm going to end up having to do this with this situation. I have to take myself elsewhere. Some of you are travelers. You spread your light to a lot of people. Now, those who can't relate to that, this person is having the strength to realize that you are the person that they want to be with, that they want a relationship with, and that they want to work it out with, because you are their light. That's really what this is, okay? But also I have to give other scenarios that I see, because listen, some people might relate to that. But when it gets to the facts and to the point of this all, this person has to have the strength. They see that you have the strength, you have what it takes to keep things together. They see that you're their other person, but they also see that you are just like, listen, I don't want anything that's less than us coming together as a unit and working things out and building. If it's not that, then I don't want it. And this person agrees with you. This person agrees with you. And they feel like you really deserve exactly what you're asking for. Okay, so King of Wands is on get back to elemental. So yeah, they're coming for you. Yeah, they're absolutely coming for you. A lot of you, your person is surrendering to the metaphysical side of things. They're surrendering to the metaphysical. They're surrendering to the other world, the high priestess. They're surrendering to the high priestess side of things. They've also, you not communicating caused them to surrender. Now, the high priestess comes out with get back to elemental and the King of Wands. So again, he's like, listen, he or she, but your person is just like, listen, we're not about to keep talking through telepathy. I'm not about to keep seeing you in my dreams. Like, what can I do to, to see you, to talk to you? Can we go chill outside? Can we go sit somewhere? So they have to have the courage to come towards you, and they will. Because listen, the reason why I'm doing this reading is I was shuffling the cards earlier. Like, let me just see what's going on with the oracle. I was shuffling the oracle earlier, and fearless expression came out, and welcome the divine masculine came out. And I was like, oh, wait a minute, stop right there. Let me go ahead and start recording. I put those cards back in the deck, obviously, and I started reshuffling again to see what was going to happen. And Welcome to Divine Masculine did come out, but it came out in the end. But the fearless expression and Welcome to Divine Masculine, the energy that came with that, I was like, okay, Divine Masculine is about to come. Like, fearless expression is different. Okay, fearless expression is somebody expressing themselves. Welcome to Divine Masculine on top of accompanied with fearless expression is just like a knock at the door. Listen, I came all this way to tell you this. All right, so but welcome to Divine Masculine. You have the Hermit card. So yes, a lot of you are in recluse. For others, like when it says welcome to Divine Masculine, they're getting what they need to get. They're getting what they need to get as far as learning. The Hermit goes in seek of the Star card. So you have the You Are Light Oracle and the Hermit card. The Hermit goes into seek of the Star card. So with the Welcome and Divine Masculine and the Hermit card, and then You Are Light with Four of Wands, Three of Pentacles, and the Strength card, it just really lets me know. And what I see, what I see is your Divine Masculine is like, listen, I'm sitting here and I'm embracing myself and I'm embracing who I'm supposed to be. They're meditating, especially with the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So 9-9. So there's going to be serendipity as well with this. But 9-9. So they're sitting there and they're like, listen, I had to do the right thing. And they're like, the hermit is trying to figure out what's the right thing to do. What way am I supposed to go? And then you are shining like this light. So you're in their thoughts. Their thoughts continuously go back to you. Their thoughts go back to you. When they meditate, when they're just sitting there reflecting on their life, it goes back to you, and you light up for this person, this hermit. You light up for them, and what they see with you is strength, and strength, infinite love. Four of Wands, coming together, community, marriage, moving together, living together. Three of Pentacles, working things out together, completing things together, fulfilling things. So they see this and they're just like, I can do this with this person. But the fact that this is even coming up in the reading means why? What's going on? I mean, time is getting tight. Is it a full moon coming, y'all? Time is getting tight and it's getting more and more intense. Okay, this card just kind of flicked out. Okay, so the Ace of Cups comes out. The Ace of Cups comes out, and then we're going to clarify before we get the chakras out. Before we get chakras, the chakras will be done. So let's get to clarifying. But yeah, the Ace of Cups comes out with the Hermit card. So self-love is why. Your person is learning self-love, and surprise, hey, self-love is like, I love myself, I see myself, I reflect myself. So go figure that self-love and I'm loving myself and my own reflection, and they're reflecting back on you because you two mirror each other. Y'all are sacred mirrors, like in the other reading. Y'all are sacred mirrors. Y'all are twins, so this person loves their self. Ultimately, they're going to learn how to love you. So the more they love their self, the more they become more passionate about their self, pursuing their self and loving their self, the more they love you. So the Six of Cups comes out. So there is going to be a reunion. The King of Wands is at the bottom of that, especially with the High Priestess. These cards are really not playing, okay? The High Priestess and the King of Wands comes out. And yeah, so if y'all aren't communicating, he's coming out of that. Now, I do see the High Priestess kind of peeking over at the King of Wands. So it's like, I'm not gonna watch you, but I am gonna watch you. Like, it's like your person is coming in. It's like, listen, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. This is the plan. We're gonna go this way. We're gonna go that way. And you're just like, okay. you know, and you're just acting like you're not really tripping off of them. You're not watching them because again, you gave this person several warnings or you expressed yourself to this person so many times before. So it's like, okay, well, you know, do whatever you're gonna do and I'm just gonna let it happen. But you're still peeking like, let me see if they really doing what they say they're gonna do, right? So the 9-9 comes out again, but it's the 9 of Wands and the 9 of Swords. And that comes with the on top of the Queen of Swords and the Fierce Serenity. So whatever fears they had about you, whatever they were worried about, and then you know this will ultimately be a 10 of Swords. But whatever they were worried about, it did cause them to hurt you. Like they were scared, nervous, just fearful, up at night. And like, is she gonna stab me in the back? Am I supposed to surrender? Like, what am I supposed to do? Do I let my guard down? Do I keep my guard up? What's going on? So now it's like they're done with that. They're like, listen, my fears only led to me hurting my person. My fears only led to me hurting my person, which in return hurt myself. So now they're just like, I still have fight left in me. I'm willing to fight for this if you're willing to fight for this, because they know that you have that in you. And even you, yes, whatever happened between you and your person, it does cause you to be a little doubtful, and you're worried if this person really meant whatever they said. They might have said some harsh things. They might have done some harsh things. When y'all walked away from each other, it was just like, okay, well, is this it? You know, you might have seen something, you might have heard something. So now it's just like, okay, I'm gonna hide my emotions. I'm not gonna show how much this really hurts me. But at the end of it, it does hurt me. And do I really want to fight for this? You do. So the Four of Pentacles comes out, so you do. So let's clarify you are like, because y'all are both holding on, okay? And it's just now it gets to a place where you have to release and stop holding back and do what you need to do. Um, yeah, you have to do what you need to do. And fierce serenity is just not caring what people think. You fiercely go after what gives you peace. Okay, so you are like, let's see what's up with the Eight of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. This card wants to come out, so I'm just gonna take it. Queen of Pentacles comes out. Okay. So this person, yeah, you're very grounded, you're very stable, you're loving, you're caring, you're nurturing. Like Queen of, and also that's Capricorn energy. You got a lot of Capricorn energy, Knight of Wands. Yeah, you got some Capricorn energy. You do. I don't really see a lot of. I guess I could see. I do see some Virgo energy up in here, but really, it's this Capricorn energy with some Taurus. Like the Capricorn is fruitful and abundant, which is beauty. You know, the Capricorn has beauty around her, so that would be the Taurus energy, all this beauty around them. You know, this, but the Capricorn is just sitting there. This Queen of Pentacles, I should say, is just sitting there like, I got what you need, you know, so you can come get it. Now, again, as it relates to like this Knight of Wands, this in and out fighty kind of thing, I do see you saying, listen, you've already made your mind up. Like, you got to make your mind up. And it's only one Knight of Wands and two King of Wands. So you're just like, I have what you need, but this in and out is not going to work. This in and out is not going to work. And so let's see. Get one more card before we clarify back to elemental, even though it's self-explanatory. So in here, what is going to be the result? What can a collective expect from this person who's coming up as the Knight of Wands? This person has been the Knight of Wands in your situation. Even though you have everything that this person needs, the Lover's card. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I do see y'all, having some. I do see y'all being intimate and becoming one. But besides that, this person ultimately decides that I know that you're the person I want. So this in and out energy is fine. It also comes with just being attractive and flirting. So this person does plan to come back and like woo you and laugh and jokingly. So this person has even though there can be a King of Wands, they have a very Knight of Wands playful energy, and that's okay too. So there's a lot of that. That's a lot of playful. So you might be, you could be more mature than this person, you know. You can be more mature than your person at times. But when it counts, your person becomes a king of wands and they show you really what they're about. So it's a good balance. So let's see what's going on with this back to elemental. So what you can expect from your person, I don't know if y'all caught that, but what you can expect from your person is a lover's card. So this divine union coming together. So with the back to elemental, you have the Knight of Pentacles. So this person is being very methodical. They're thinking this through. They're being very strategic, but they are coming towards you. And this Knight of Pentacles is being very generous on the card that I have. So he's coming towards you and he's just like, listen, about to drop all this on you. I'm about to tell you all this. I expect this to happen. I want this to happen. They're coming through very fearless. Two of Pentacles comes out with that as well. They're coming through very fearless. Now, they could be coming to you with two different offers. You know, they could be coming to you trying to with two different ways that y'all can go about it. And they're trying to balance two things. So at first, your person has so many things going on in their life, and now they're just like, these are the two things these are the only two things I'm focused on right now. One of them being you. So that I didn't even ask for a clarification yet. So the Death card comes out in reverse, though. Death card comes out in reverse. So there's a situation that your person is dealing with that they were just like, listen, there hasn't been any changes here. This situation is not transforming. Because I say that because the duplicity card came out. So yes, there was another situation that your person was trying to be going back and forth and decide with. And they just decided to say, listen, this other situation is not transforming. So there's something outside of y'all reading, outside of you and your person, outside of the collective's reading with their person, that is just not getting anywhere. That the other, whoever your person was dealing with, they're not changing. They don't see any transformation. They're just ready to put that. The Ten of Wands came out. They're ready to put that situation down. Okay, so your person is not coming to you juggling. So I don't know if somebody thought that because of the Two of Pentacles came out. I don't see your person juggling at all, though. So on top of the Welcome the Divine Masculine, the Hermit card and the Ace card comes out. And then the King of Wands comes out, but it came out in reverse. So it came out just like, my deck isn't upside down. So it flew out and it flew out and spun around. But this person is getting out of there, and then the Ace of Pentacles, the page comes out. Page comes out in reverse as well. It looks like this person, honestly, is just like getting out of their head, and they're not bringing you breadcrumbs anymore. So at one point, this person might have been breadcrumbing you, and at one point, this person might have just been thinking too much. Thinking way too much and not accepting everything and letting everything flow. Now this person is letting everything flow with the Ace of Cups coming. Ace of Cups here, this person is letting everything flow and they're being wise. So the Nine of Cups card is out and then the Knight of Cups card. So yeah, that's really what it is, y'all. This person now is just like, listen, I'm gonna go for what makes me happy. I'm gonna go for what I know I need in my life. And the Nine of Cups is here, the Knight of Cups, and the Nine of Cups, for y'all to hear me, is coming out. For others of you, you could be dealing with a pregnancy with your person. But for the most part, this person is getting out of their head. So be responsible. When your person comes over, if y'all are not looking for that, be responsible. Take your time. For some of you, you probably don't even need to do that at all. You need to really, really take your time with it and really figure out what it is that you want to do and be responsible and communicate and set some boundaries about a lot, especially with this Spirit Serenity and this the Strength card with the Four of Wands and you're the Knight of Wands kind of still being in energy a little bit. You want to make sure that that's not all that you and your person is about. It's just this, fly by night situation. And they know that you're the person they want to be with, but they're just kind of pain. It's like they're just coming and getting the fulfillment that they need for the time being. And then they're able to go back to that situation that's over and done with, So, yeah, your person has to really make their mind up, whether it is male or female. Your person has to make their mind up, or masculine or feminine. Your person has to make their mind up that no, they want more, right? Like you are. So let's get out the chakra cards, y'all. I went into Mama Moon mode for a second. Mother Moon. All right, so let's see. Let's see what chakras we're taking with this. What chakras are playing a big part in this reading. I don't know, kind of looking like sacral, looking like sacral and throat. I mean, we've been doing these readings enough. What chakras y'all think? I'm thinking sacral, for sure the throat chakra. And sacral chakra comes out first. So second, the sacral chakra comes out. I am a mentor, not a rescuer. So yes, as it relates to, it says, I avoid continually sacrificing my own happiness by others. My own happiness for others by rescuing and enabling them. In doing this, I may hinder personal growth for both of us. Okay, wait a minute. Because maybe Mother Moon was on to something. Says, I do not assume that everyone wants my opinions and solutions to their life challenges. And if I am in doubt, I would ask them. I take responsibility for my own happiness. I choose not to be a martyr. I am a mentor, not a rescuer. Listen here. When your person comes over, y'all get back in touch. Some of y'all need to hold off on being intimate because you're just giving them a painkiller to go back to that situation that's over with. Y'all have this moment of happiness and y'all chilling, y'all bond, and then Lover's card. Next thing you know, your person's gone. I cannot act like I don't see this. You're grounded, you're rooted, you're the light to this person. They come to you, they get what they need, and then they go. Now, yes, obviously they know less than they're getting what they need. Less and less is opening less, more and more, right? But with the path that you're on, you're healing. The collective is healing, and I feel it. The collective is healing. They're stopping a lot of things that they normally do. They're healing with a lot. So it's like you don't want to go back on that. You know, you're releasing, the collective is releasing addictions, releasing the way that you eat, releasing the way that you see things, the way that you talk. And also, listen, herbal baths, cleansing baths. I don't have my website posted. Boom. So then the sacral chakra comes out again. Sexuality. I honor and respect my sexuality. And I allow the natural flow of my feelings. I acknowledge that my intimate thoughts and feelings will arise, and I release unnecessary guilt regarding that. I am open to the positive and sensual feelings coming to me from others. At the same time, I keep my activities well directed and in balance. That came on top of flew out actually, on top of the Back to Elemental, King of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. Well directed and imbalanced. Two of Pentacles, balance. I'm just saying. And then imbalance is at the bottom of the Oracle deck. I know you heard me say that earlier. So I see a lot of sacral. Like, I'm not even front. I don't even see the throat chakra coming out yet, y'all. Come on. Help us out a little bit. Maybe the heart chakra. I don't know. What y'all think? What y'all think? I know some of y'all agree with me on this sacral chakra. Let's see what's next. Come on, give us another chakra. Okay, the heart chakra. Cool. I'm like, can we get out of this energy, please? Okay, so heart chakra. Okay, good. Okay, not that I doubt it. Not that I doubted our persons, but it's just like, come on now. So yeah, that comes out with the while I was looking at shift your way to new potential, judgment card, and the Six of Cups. The generosity comes out. Six of Cups and generosity makes sense. But yeah, that came out to new potential. So yes, there is a shift to new potential. That's fine. It doesn't negate the fact that, we will run into that challenge. So it's good to be responsible about that. Okay, so heart chakra and the sixth chakra, wisdom and discernment. Okay, I feel that. And we have solar plexus and we have the crown chakra. Okay, so no throat chakra. I kind of thought the throat chakra was going to come out, especially with this fierce serenity And welcome the divine masculine. I really did think that the throat chakra was going to make an appearance. So we have this wisdom and discernment, personal power, and spiritual awareness. I'm not a mentor, I'm a rescuer. We have sexuality and generosity. So there's two sacral chakras out here, and a sixth chakra, solar plexus, sixth and seventh chakra. That will actually come in with the communication through telepathy and astral projection, and then just having your person realizing and tapping into that spiritual side, because they're actually not where they weren't where you are, but now they are. They're starting to see like there's got to be more to it than I thought. I didn't think it was, but now I'm starting to really think it's more to it than that, especially for those who are new to this. Even if they've already been communicating with you about it, doesn't matter. They're still like finally getting to a place where they're just like, wait a minute, this my person might have been on to something, because I can't shake my person. And then your heart chakra, their heart chakra. Again, the heart chakra with the solar plexus. Okay, so listen here. Let me just shuffle one more time and see, because what is going on? Okay. So out with the sixth chakra for mindfulness, and then the fifth chakra for willpower and determination. The fact that it took me willpower and determination for the fifth chakra, and me having to say, listen, I know that this fifth chakra is supposed to be coming out because I see it. And then me having to like almost just finish the reading, and I'm like, no, hold up, let me shuffle one more time. And the fact that these two came out at the same time, I do see that y'all are I do see the collective communicating with their person through telepathy, but I also see that your person wants to say something. Your person knows that they're supposed to say something. It's more so about them speaking on them saying, listen, I know what you were trying to show me now. I see it now. But then the willpower and determination is like they have to fight. Fierce serenity. They have to fight. They have to push. They have to be determined to communicate with you. It's no way around it. So don't pacify. Don't let your person pacify the situation with the sacral chakra. You have to be in your solar plexus, and they have to be in their solar plexus so they can have their personal power to communicate through willpower and determination, especially through mindfulness. But okay, just have compassion. Keep your fourth chakra open, and don't ease up. That strength card has to come through. You know what you have. You know what you possess and you're capable of. So let that person come to you. Your person does have a fear of being free and releasing themselves from the situation that they are in, but they have to do it. That is what I have for you. Talk to you soon.